He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Number 25.
So stepping in, Stephen Piscotty, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You get that runner on third base, you're looking for something to drive, you want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeLong. Eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And this one gets away. And he's safe. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Lester ready, the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Devin Mesoraco would be next. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here. With 2 away. Couple of righties start.
Devin Mesoraco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Lester sets the 2-2 pitch. And this one gets away. He'll throw home with it, and the recovery will be in time. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 9. Yasmani
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. You just can't survive that way. Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern. Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he's able to foul it off.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Nunez is there, and the side is retired. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 39.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. Drew scoring. Answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
The batter, number
Digging in once again, number 35. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Storen's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded to first. Smoke is there. And Smoke will take this one over to the... And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Look out. And that'll give him a close shave.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Rosario.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ready once again, Matt Kemp. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Smoke is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Smoke has got it. Digging in once again, Kendrys Morales. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that's taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Steven Souza. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Number 35 is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Stanton. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the... Ready for a...
Leading out for the Rockies, the shortstop, Paul DeLong.
Didi Gregorius is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Riding in once again, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And the pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Schoop is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Smoke is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Michael Conforto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped up. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Catcher, number 9. Yasmani
Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Piscotty has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Piscotty on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Number 3.
Leading off for the Rockies, first baseman, number 35.
Justin Grimm gets the call
now
from the
for Kansas City, number 66, Justin Grimm. Now playing
first
right
pitch
field,
has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He was retired. Action in that KC-10 now is a right-hander. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Off-speed pitch in the dirt. As he takes it for a ball. 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job. And that'll bring up the speedy.
Leading off for Kansas City, center fielder David.
Number 71 will take the ball.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 71.
Rajay Davis is going to be asked to get
number 25. Rajay Davis.
He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple. So a runner.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Coda Glover gets the
please.
call as he'll pitch.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 95, Coda.
Matt Carpenter will come on to pinch hit. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And this is low, ball one. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time. And that's going to cut this deficit a little closer. Set to deliver on 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, number
Here's
8.
Kendrys Morales. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1 from the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Steven Souza. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide. 2-0. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty.
Leading out for the Rockies, left fielder
Derek Law is on to pitch out. Ben Revere is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hit out towards second. Rosario is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And the pitch on 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Devin Mesoraco. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-2. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit. Foul that one off.
Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Set. Here's the 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Now batting. Michael Conforto.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Ken Giles trots in from the bullpen here. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit ball to second. Rosario is right there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, that insurance run at the bottom of the 8th inning is huge. Now, as a pitcher, you can be a little more aggressive. A slower home run doesn't beat you anymore. It doesn't even tie the game. You got a chance to still win it. Be aggressive and go after it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Stepping in.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Bruce Rondon answers the call.
Pitching for the Rockies, number 44, Rondo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
One there on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Kansas City, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,000.
We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series. Between the Colorado Game 2 of this year's NLCS starts right now. Ben Revere is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. This is popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1. So striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, and it's 0-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Smoke is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. At the plate, number 35. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And that's in there, 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball in the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, Michael Conforto. It's a good first-inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he takes a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on it. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Revere is right there, 1 down. Ready now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lays off 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Here's Kendrys Morales. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he misses again, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And there's ball two now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting eighth, designated hitter,
Daniel Murphy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
The catcher, number 39.
Stepping up to the plate, Devin Mesoraco. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is fouled at the plate. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit. Here's Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Revere is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Now here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Justin Smoke now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled back. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Ready with the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Dribbled up the line, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Revere is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he is in there. Striding in once again, number 35. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here. Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And now the runner's trying for third. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Dahl. 1 away. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Behind the runner to second. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. Base is empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Chopped foul wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Ground ball right side. The tag, and he is out. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
Hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So digging in now, Kendrys Morales.
Hitting for the Royals,
Andrew Heaney is going to come on to pitch here.
Carpenter.
Now a right-hand. Has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Addison Russell will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. Throw won't get him. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Steven Souza. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A tough sinker on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Seager in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kemp racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now batting, Daniel Murphy reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit to short. Gregorius has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Justin Smoke now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Rounded weakly to the left. To his left, Nunez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The catcher, number 39.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Ben
Into the windup and the pitch. Ben Revere comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Rosario is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So striding forward now as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. David Dahl. Rajay Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. This is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken. Digging in once again, number 30.
off for the
5.
Rockies,
And now that Royals bullpen will get
baseman,
busy as we see both
number
the southpaw
35.
and a right-hander get loose. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go, did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 30,
Michael Conforto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves the 2-out base runner, Tim Collins. Paul DeLong will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
DeLong.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Souza shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Kemp. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. A tough sinker on the inside corner. A windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Addison Russell.
The designated hitter, Addison Russell.
Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Digging in to try it again. Steven Souza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready on 1-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Kyle Seager comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Nunez has got it, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Scope. It's been an opener. Justin Grimm is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Royals.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now. The pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kemp. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Mesoraco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job.
Center fielder, Ben Revere.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back toward the mound. And they will get the force for the out. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A pitch out. The throw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0. Working to keep them in the game here. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Number 35.
Ryan Healy. See what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corner. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. And that is through for a base hit, and the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Hunter Renfroe will be called on as a pinch. Hitter here in a big spot. Norris answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Hard hit ball to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Grounded to short. DeLong is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Justin Smoke now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the...
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the 2-1 home now to Smoke. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. And the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here now is Drupal Cabrera. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Digging in for his... Second at bat.
Center fielder Rajay Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Paul DeLong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Right to Cabrera. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Davis. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So striding in, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Devin Mesoraco. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. 4-1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. That misses. 2-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. To short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Second baseman, Eddie Rosario.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. At the plate, Matt Kemp. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th, they got to execute. The outs are a premium.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now,
Here,
batting, designated hitter, Addison.
Bruce Rondon enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
For Colorado, number 44.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
Rondon.
And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike. Here's Ben Revere. He'll
Leading off for Colorado, center fielder, number 2, Ben Revere.
into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Cabrera is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
Now batting.
Over and over.
Ken Giles enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 53.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The 0-1 delivery. Runners on his way to third. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And he is in there. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a ball 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a flare out toward right center. Souza is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now batting.
leading
Steven
up
Souza.
the bottom of the ninth inning for the Royals. Right fielder, Steven Souza.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping up.
Third baseman number 15.
Number 71 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Evan Longoria will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball three. The 3-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Smoke. He was a ground out victim last time up. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time. And that's going to cut this deficit a little closer. The 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Healy is there. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal.
Coda Glover comes on here looking.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado, number 95, Coda Glover.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's Rajay Davis now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a good run back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Now batting, second baseman
Matt Strahm takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
For the Rockies,
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Stanton. Ball game! And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did.